Hello everybody, I am Syed Salimuddin, lecturer in Mechanical Engineering, Machine Tool Technology, SJ Government Polytechnic, Bangalore. I am going to present today the topic of lathe accessories and attachments. Here, lathe accessories and attachments, then lathe centers, then rest, then steady rest and follower rest. Then we have got chuck, three-jaw chuck, self-centering chuck, or it is also called as universal chuck. So today, what are the learning outcomes we have got? So we will understand the different accessories and attachments used for lathe along with the operation which we are going to perform in a lathe. Then first, what are these lathe accessories and attachments? So whenever we purchase a lathe, always the supplier who supplies the lathe will give us accessories and attachments along with the lathe. So these lathe accessories, what are these lathe accessories? The lathe accessories are used for holding and supporting the work or for holding the tool during doing some specific operation. So these includes centers, catch plates, carriers, chucks, collets, angle plates, mandrels and threads. Then attachments. What are these attachments? The attachments are additional equipment used for specific purpose. They include stops, thread chasing dials, taper turning, milling, grinding, gear cutting, turret, etc. Now, when we are doing some specific operation, we make use of accessories and attachments. So, we have got a headstock in a lathe and a tailstock also. The headstock is always located at the left side of the lathe, whereas at the right side we have got the tailstock. Now at the right side we are holding the job in the headstock or the chuck. In the headstock we have got the chuck and there we are holding the job. At the right side we have got the tailstock, that is also known as the dead center. So in this dead center we are attaching the centers. So in between the headstock and the tailstock we have got the job. We hold this job and do some specific operation. So among this we have got centers, catch plates, carriers, chucks, collets, face plates, angle plates, mandrels and ruts. Now carriers are attached to the lathe headstock. Chuck is also attached to the lathe headstock. Collet is also attached. Face plate is also attached. Angle plate is also attached and mandrels and rust. So we have got face plates, angle plates. So all these angle plates, face plate, they are made up of a material known as cast iron. Then we have mentioned there a mandrel also. What is this mandrel? See, mandrel is a device which will hold and rotate a hollow piece of work, that we call it as a mandrel. Then rest also we have written. So rest also we have got one or two types of rest we have got. One is the steady rest and other is the follower rest. Then we will go for attachments. What are these attachments? Attachments are additional equipment used for specific purposes. So they include stops, thread chasing dials, taper turning, milling, grinding, gear cutting, turret, etc. So with the attachment of these, with the help of this attachment, we can do all these operations. These are also incorporated in the lathe. Then what are these lathe centers? The most common method of holding the work is between the two centers, as I have told you earlier, that is between the live center and the dead center. So live center is also called as the headstock. Dead center is also called as the tailstock. Live is left side, dead is towards the right side. In between these two, we hold the jaw and do some specific operation. The tool is fed perpendicularly and we do any of the operation that we are going to do it, like turning, knurling, facing, all those operations can be done. Then we have got these two what these two centers will do. These two centers will take up the thrust load due to metal cutting, and the entire load of the workpiece is on small bearing surface, so that they are made up of very hard material and to resist deflection and wear. So you have seen this material, the work is rotating with certain RPM, so a lot of heat is generated. So that's why these are made up of very hard material to resist deflection and wear. Often they should not get wore out, such that's why they are made up of a very hard material. Now, what are the different types of centers we have got? So here we have shown you the different centers. One is the ordinary center, then we have got the half center, then we have got the ball center, then we have got the revolving center, insert type center, then square center, stepped center, as well as the other center also we have got it. Now in these centers, what the ordinary center will do? Ordinary center is a type of center used for the most general work. Then the other center is the ball center. The ball center is used to minimize wear and strain at the ordinary center. So these centers are fixed to the at the dead center or towards the tailstock. Next is frictionless center. Frictionless center is always used in tailstock for supporting heavy work and revolving at high speed. So when the RPM of the headstock is more, in those cases we make use of the frictionless center. Then we have got half centers also. Then we have got tipped center. In a tipped center, the point consists of a hard alloy tip braced into an ordinary steel shank. So we brace the end to an ordinary steel shank. The tip center is bracing. Bracing is an operation which will hold the tip to the shank. So this is more expensive type, but it has got a very good, excellent service against its wear and strain. Though it is costly, but the life is more. Then we have got insert type center. Insert type is used for reasons of economy, as only high speed, that is HSS, high speed steel insert, can be replaced instead of replacing the whole center. Here we will think of economy. The whole center cannot be made out of one material. It will be very expensive. So that's why what we do, we make only the last one, that is the tip is only HSS, whereas the other is made up of a cheaper material to have economy. Thereby economy is there and the cost also reduces. Economy is reducing the cost. Then we have got the pipe center. The pipe center is used for supporting the open end of the pipes, shells, etc., for cutting or turning the job on a lathe. Then we have got rest. What is a rest? We have got, as I have told you earlier, we have got two types of rest, that is steady rest or follower rest. What is a rest? This rest is a mechanical device which will support long cylindrical workpiece, which is turned between the centers by a clutch at some point to prevent bending of the workpiece due to its own weight and vibration set up due to cutting force. Now, when we have got a long piece, the deflection will be there. So that's why it should perfectly rotate on its own axis. So that's why different supports are given on the rest. The workpiece is given, the workpiece is supported between the rest. So that's why we have got two types of rest. One is the steady rest and other is the follower rest. Here you can see the sketch of a study rest. You have seen 3 points we have got it. One center we have got the work. Then we have got a hinge where we can open and replace the work, round work. Then we have got the 3 jaws. So the study rest, it consists of a cast iron base. The whole material is made up of cast iron. So which may be made to slide on the lathe bed ways. Lathe bed ways is also made up of cast iron. Even the study rest is also made up of cast iron. And these are clamped at any desired position where a support is necessary. Wherever we want, we can stop this and give the support. At the bottom, we have got a bolt. You can see in the sketch. This bolt is tightened to the lathe bed. Now it is so designed that the upper position is hinged at one end. You can see in the sketch. One end is hinged which provides setting and removal of the workpiece. I told you that we can open this and keep the job without disturbing the position of the study rest. Then all the 3 jaws are adjusted radially by rotating individual screws to hold the workpieces of different diameters. Depending upon its size and specification, we can hold different diameter of the work. The main function of this rest is to provide or support to a long cylindrical work, as I have told you earlier. It can also be used to support the free end of the long workpiece. So long workpiece free end also can be supported. How? By doing a operation known as drilling. So you know drilling is nothing but making a cylindrical hole in a workpiece. Then boring. Boring is also similar to drilling, but we are boring a hole in the workpiece. Then tapping. Tapping means cutting of internal threads is known as tapping. Other operations also can be done. So here one disadvantage is there. One disadvantage of this type of carriage is that it cannot be fed to the full length of the work when the rest is used. Then we have got follower rest. What is this follower rest? Whereas in the previous rest we have seen 3 jaws were there. Here we have got only 2. So this rest is like a C-like casting. The alphabetical letter C, it is like a C-like casting. It has got 2 adjustable jaws which supports the workpiece. This rest is also bolted to the back end of the carriage and it moves with it. As the tool is fed longitudinally by the carriage, the jaws always follow the tool, giving continuous support to the workpiece. Now this is used for finishing operation or workpiece which is required to be turned without disturbing the whole setting. Now we'll go for chuck. What is a chuck? A chuck is one of the most important device for holding and rotating a piece of work of any irregular shape which cannot be mounted between the centers. Now chuck is at the near the headstock. Headstock it is attached. It is the important device for holding and rotating a piece of work of any irregular shape which cannot be mounted between the centers. The centers mean that is the live center and the dead center. Now we have got different types of chucks. We have got different types of chucks which I have listed here. One is the 4-jaw chuck. The 4-jaw chuck, here we have got 4 jaws. All the jaws will operate independently. Then we have got 3-jaw universal chuck. In this 3-jaw universal chuck, all the 3 jaws will operate simultaneously. Then we have got air or hydraulic operated chuck. This is operated by either by air or hydraulic. A system which works on fluid is known as hydraulic, and the system which works on compressed air is known as pneumatic or air. Then we have got magnetic chuck. So we have got a magnetic chuck for holding small pieces which cannot be held in a chuck. We have got a magnetic chuck. It can be magnetized and demagnetized. If you want to put the job, we can demagnetize it. Again, if you want to hold the job, we can magnetize it. Then we have got collet chuck. Then we have got combination chuck, and we have got the drill chuck. Let us study what is this 3-jaw chuck. Now, as I have sketched is there, we have got three jaws. As I have told you earlier, all the three jaws will move simultaneously. Three jaws it is there, body is there, two views are there. You can see from the sketch what are these two views of the three jaw chuck. Then, as shown in the figure, all the jaws will slide simultaneously when equal amount within the slots provided on the body. So in the body we have got three slots, and this by rotating any one of the three pinions which meshes with the teeth cut on the underside of the scroll disc. At the back side we have got a disc known as the scroll disc. The scroll discs are having spiral grooves cut on the top face which meshes with the teeth on the jaws. Now this chuck is suitable for round jobs, hexagonal and other shaped jobs can be held. Now we will discuss some of the assessment of objectives. Now the shanks which were discussed about the centers. Now the shanks of all center are machined to dash taper. Here we have given three answers. One is Michael, Morse, Maducile. So the first one, whereas the second one is the other name for carriers are dash. One is called as the barking dash, moving dash, driving dash. This you have to solve. Then dash is a device for holding and rotating a piece of work in a lathe. So three options are given here. One is carrier, the B is catch plate, C is chuck. Then fourth one, a dash is used to rotate a hollow piece of work. We have got chuck, carrier, mandrel. Then fifth one, a sturdy rest consists of a dash iron base. Three options are given again here: wrought iron, cast iron, pig iron. Next, a follower rest consists of a dash like casting having two adjustable jaws A, B, C. So three options are given. You can go check this. The dash center is used for most general work, which we have discussed the centers earlier. We have got a tipped center, we have got a ball center, then we have got a ordinary center. Then a dash is a mechanical device which supports a long cylindrical workpiece which is turned between the center. Three options are given again here. A is rest, B is carrier, C is mandrel. The ninth one. A dash is attached to the lathe spindle by means of bolts with the back plate screwed onto the spindle nose. So then three options again given: chuck, tailstock and carrier. Then last one, the dash chuck has less gripping capacity, 3 jaw, 4 jaw, magnetic. So we have to see the answers are given here. Key answer, you answer all these and see that what you tally with the answers. So our key answers also were given. So I'll read out the answer. Question 1 is B, question 2 is C, 3 is also C, 4 is C, 5 is C, 6 is also C, 7 is also C, 8 is A, 9 is A, 10 is A. So here some assignment also I have given. Try to answer this assignment. So question 1 is list the lathe accessories and attachment. What are the accessories and attachment? Go on listing it. Then what are carriers and catch plates? Then you can define a chuck. Then you can draw the sketch of a 3-jaw independent chuck. So some reference books also we have given here. You can go through this. One is Workshop Technology by A.J. Chapman, Part 1, 2 and 3. Then Elements of Workshop Technology Volume 1 and 2 by S.K. Hajra Chaudhary and S.K. Bose. Then we have got Manufacturing Technology Volume 1 by Radha Krishna, Production Technology by Jain. All the things have been given. You can refer this. Thank you.